60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. These people have been around in the Wairarapa for a long time, providing quality service and expert advice in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial. And they're also dab hands around the old dairy shed as well. So if you've got a problem with your dairy plant, or you've got a problem with the effluent or your cooling or whatever, just give Jim and the guys a ring down in Cotter and Stevens, and they'll be around to help you out straight away. Nothing really planned for the show tonight. We'll start off with playing an Engelbert Humperdinck track, seeing he's tested positive for COVID-19, and apart from that, nothing's really planned. So if you'd like to hear a particular song, artist or band, just give me a ring here on 378 0255, 378 0255, and I'll see if I can dig it out for you. If not, we'll just have a little look through what I brought down and hopefully pick out songs you'll enjoy. Booker T and the MGs there, and the classic Green Onions. Hopefully we'll get through the show tonight without too many hiccups or gaps. I'm unable to use the headphones tonight, which just makes it a little bit weird, but we should be able to get through to 9 o'clock without any major disasters. Yes, as I mentioned, Engelbert Humperdinck has tested positive for COVID-19, and Engelbert's now actually 84, lives in Los Angeles, and has been taking care of himself as much as he could for nearly a year, but COVID's caught up with the Humperdinck family and found a way into their house. He seems on the article I'm just looking at the moment, seems more concerned for his wife rather than himself, because it says the Release Me hitmaker also asked people to keep his wife Patricia, who suffers from Alzheimer's, in their thoughts as well. She has had Alzheimer's for over a decade, and that's a terrible disease to have for so long. But they have been married, according to this article. They got married, I think, in 1964. So that makes them married for 56 years, or coming up 57 years. So hopefully all the best to the Humperdinks, and I thought we'd start off the program tonight with the song that was the B-side to one of his great hits, but for one reason or another is a song that captured the imagination of Kiwis.
play for me. They come from miles around to hear them play a melody. Beneath the stars, my 10 guitars will play a song for you. And if you're with the one you love, this is what you do. Oh, dance, dance, dance to my 10 guitars. And very soon you know just where you are. Through the eyes of love you see a thousand stars. Oh, when you dance, dance, dance to my 10 guitars. Guitars are made for love, my band of men will always say. So give them all a pretty girl and they will start to play. Beneath the stars, my 10 guitars will play a song for you. And if you're with the one you love, this is what to do. Oh, dance, dance, dance to my 10 guitars. And very soon you know just where you are. Through the eyes of love you see a thousand stars. Oh, when you dance, dance, dance to my 10 guitars. Ooh, let me tell you now, dance, dance, dance to my 10 guitars. Come on, everybody, dance.
Engelbert Humperdinck there, of course, the old classic 10 guitars, and I think we might play another Engelbert song later on in the program.
Girl, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. See, don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. See, don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
The Kinks there from 1964, a song called You Really Got Me. Amazing to think that came out the year that Engelbert Humperdinck got married to his wife Patricia, although in those days, of course, he probably still known by his proper name, which was Jerry Dorsey. So I thought what we might do is play another Engelbert Humperdinck track straight away, and then we'll crank in to the rest of it. And what I've got lined up is a song called A Man Without Love.
I can remember when we walked together, sharing a love I thought would last forever. Moonlight to show the way so we can follow. Waiting inside her eyes was my tomorrow. Then something changed her mind, her kisses told me I had no loving arms to hold me. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up, knowing that it's cloudy above. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely as a man without love. I cannot face this world that's falling down on me. So if you see my girl, please send her home to me. Tell her about my heart that's slowly dying. Say I can't stop myself from crying. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up, knowing that it's cloudy above. Start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely as a man without love. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely as a man without love.
The great voice there of Engelbert Humperdinck and A Man Without Love. And I must say that's sounding pretty good on that vinyl that I brought down. I was talking to Michael Wilson, the station manager, the boss, earlier on, and he mentioned, and I can see it, we've got a new cartridge and stylus on the turntable, and things are coming through pretty swish. Right, 15 minutes past 8 o'clock, time for the Hombres.
I preach, my dear friends, you're about to receive on John Barleycorn, nicotine, and the temptations of Eve.
No parking by the sewer sign, hot dog, my razor broke, water dripping up the spout, but I don't care, let it all hang out. Hanging from a pine tree by my knees, sunshine through the shade, nobody knows what it's all about, it's too much, man, let it all hang out. Walking upside down, my TV's on the blink. Made Galileo look like a Boy Scout. Sorry about that, let it all hang out. Sleep all day, drive all night. Brain my numb, can't stop now. For sure ain't no doubt, keep an open mind, let it all hang out. Big brown moon, how does that mess your baby up leg? Eating a Reuben sandwich with sauerkraut. Don't stop now, baby, let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out.
Woke up one morning half asleep with all my blankets in a heap and yellow roses scattered all around. The time was still approaching for I couldn't stand it anymore, so Mary goes upon my eider down. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain making the garden grow. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain keeping me cool. So I lay upon my side with all the windows open wide. Couldn't pressurize my head from speaking. Hoping not to make a sound, I pushed my bed into the ground in time to catch the sight that I was seeking. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain making the garden grow. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain keeping me cool. Make conversation with the trees, really to leave reality behind me. With my commitments in a mess, my sleep has gone away, deep rest. In a world of fantasy you'll find me. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain making the garden grow. I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain, feel the power of the rain keeping me good. Watching flowers in the rain, flower in the rain, flowers in the rain, flower in the rain, flower.
The boys from Birmingham there, The Move and the Flowers in the Rain, and we could do with a little dollop of rain in the Wairarapa just at the moment, just to refresh things and kick things along just a little bit as we recover, I suppose, from 2 days of pretty extreme heat, wasn't it? 2 days well over 31 day at 35 degrees, which is the hottest I can recall experiencing in the Wairarapa over a long number of years. Right, coming up 20 past 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough, and they surely are electrical maestros. Talking of Martinborough, Cruise Martinborough is on this weekend, where all those magic old cars just do a little bit of cruising around. So I thought we'd play a couple of Beach Boys songs about cars, and we'll play them one after the other. Interesting thing is the two songs, and they will come out at just under or around about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which means that in the early days, the Beach Boys were pretty good at putting out short songs.
Little scoop, you don't know what I got. Scoop, you don't know what I got. Well, I'm not bragging, babe, so don't put me down. But I've got the fastest set of wheels in town. When something comes up to me, he don't even try. 'Cause if he had a set of wings, man, I know she could fly. She's my little scoop, you don't know what I got. Scoop, you don't know what I got. Just a little scoop with a flathead mill. But she'll walk a thunderbird like she's standing still. She's boarded and relieved and she's stroking board. She'll do 140 in the top end floor. She's my little scoop, you don't know what I got. Scoop, you don't know what I got. She's got a competition clutch with the 4 on the floor. And she purrs like a kitten till the lake pipes roar. And if that ain't enough to make you flip your lid, there's one more thing, I got the pink slip daddy. And coming off the line when the light turns green, well, she blows them out of the water like you never seen. I get pushed out of shape and it's hard to steer when I get rubber in all 4 gears. She's my little scoop, you don't know what I got. Scoop, you don't know what I got. She's my little scoop, you don't know what I got. Scoop, you don't know what I got. She's my little scoop. Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down. It happened on the strip where the road is wide. 2 cool shorts standing side by side. Yeah, a fuel-injected Stingray and a 413 are revving up their engines and it sounds real mean. Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down. Declining numbers at an even rate. At the count of 1 we both accelerate. My Stingray is like the slicks are starting to spin, but the 413's really digging in. Gotta be cool now, power shift, here we go. Super stock Dodge is whining out in low, but my fuel-injected Stingray's really starting to go. To get the traction, I'm riding the clutch. My pressure plate's burning, that machine's too much. Pedals to the floor, here is Duquois spin. And now the 413's lead is starting to spin. He saw with ram induction, but it's understood. I got a fuel-injected engine sitting under my hood. Now shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off.
Kind of a drag when your baby don't love you. Kind of a drag when you know she's been untrue. Oh, listen to what I've got to say. Girl, I still love you. I'll always love you. Anyway. Kind of a drag when your baby says goodbye. Kind of a drag when you feel like you wanna cry. Oh, girl, even though you made me feel good, I still love you. I'll always love you. Anyway.
The Buckingham's there, and it's a kind of a drag.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. One more thing I just want to say right here. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out and see that twinkle in your eyes. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. You're the only girl I know that really love me so in the midnight hour. Oh yeah, in the midnight hour. Yeah. All right, play it for me one time now. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait when the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. Just you and I. Oh, baby, just you and I. Nobody around, baby, just you and I. All right. You know what? I'm gonna hold you in my arms, just you and I. Oh yeah, in the midnight hour. Oh baby, in the midnight hour.
Wilson Pickett there, and in the midnight hour. And talking of time, it's coming up to 29 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show. And next up, we've got, we'll turn that one down. We have got Johnny Rivers.
How can you tell me how much you missed me? When the last time I saw you, you wouldn't even kiss me. That rich guy you've been seeing must have put you down. So welcome back, baby, to the poor side of town. To him you were nothing but a little plaything. Not much more than an overnight fling. To me you were the greatest thing this boy had ever found. And girl, it's hard to find nice things on the poor side of town. I can't blame you for trying. I'm trying to make it too. I got one little hang up, baby. I just can't make it without you. So tell me, Are you gonna stay now? Will you stand by me, girl, all the way now? With you by my side, they can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town. This world can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town. Doop doo doo, why should we do it? Doop doo doo, why should we do it?
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Love was out to get me. No, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Oh, then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Yes, I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace in my mind. Said I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm a believer, yeah, I'm a believer.
The Monkees and I'm a Believer, of course, a song written by Neil Diamond, and if I remember correctly, that song was on the New Zealand charts around about this time of the year in 1967. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s and Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Martinborough. Right, next up, let's have a little bit of Dusty.
I don't know what it is that makes
bad, bad boy. I'm on my knees, forgive me please. I've been a bad, bad boy. I'm not the man you think I am. I give you warning. You wake up and find me gone some sunny morning. Things that I said run through my head. I've been a bad, bad boy. My past is black, I'm coming back. I've been a bad, bad boy. In my time I've done a lot of things I'd better not remember. But you see such a change in me, I'm making you forget your resolution to run and hide from this confusion. You've got to face it, I'm a loser. I'm just a cloud when I'm down, and while you sleep, I softly weep. I've been a bad, bad boy. Here come the night, we'll be alright. I've been a bad, bad boy. Just hold my hand, I'll take you where the sun and moon are always shining. One fine day, you're gonna turn to me and see a silver lining. Yeah, I've been a bad, bad boy. I've been a bad, bad boy.
Big confession there by Paul Jones. I've been a bad, bad boy, and that was one of the string of hits he had as a solo artist after he left Manfred Mann in the latter part of the 1960s. Next up, we'll go to the early part of the 1960s. In fact, we'll go back to 1960 and we'll have a track from Sam Cooke, A Wonderful World. And that's a song that's been covered many times as well. The song was actually co-written by Herb Alpert.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History, biology, well, la ta 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 ta. Science book, French I took, yeah, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
This is the way
I hear the music overshine. I hear the music, I hear the music, baby. I can hear music, I can hear music. The sound of the city, baby, seems to disappear. Oh, and I can hear music, sweet, sweet music.
The Beach Boys there, and I can hear music, and you certainly can, on the radio or TV or through the phone. You can hear the 60s Nostalgia Show and also Arrow FM. Right, next up we'll have a track from Pet Clark.
Every day when the work is behind you and the shop and the store put the lock on the door, just get away where your worries won't find you. If you like, well, I'll tell you more. Don't let the day get the better of you. When the evening comes, there's so much to do. You better put on your best and wear a smile. Just come along with me a while, 'cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. At the door there's a man who will greet you. Then you go downstairs to some tables and chairs. Soon I'm sure you'll be tapping your feet, because the beat is the greatest there. All around there are girls and boys. It's a swinging place, a cellar full of noise. It's got an atmosphere of its own somehow. You gotta come along right now, 'cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. All around there are girls and boys. It's a swinging place, a cellar full of noise. It's got an atmosphere of its own somehow. You gotta come along right now, 'cause I tell you, I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where the lights are low. You're gonna love this place, I know. I know a place where we
can't wait forever, even though you want me to. I can't wait forever to know if you'll be true. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. With that alone, can't you see I've waited too long to love you, to hold you in my arms. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. even though he want me to. I can't wait forever to know if you'll be true. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. Time won't let me. Wait that long. It won't let me wait that long. Wait. Hey, my baby, waiting that long. Take me back, I'm coming back right now. Hear me, baby, said I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Oh, hear me talking pretty, baby. Don't you know I'm coming back? Wow, pretty baby, take me back. I'm coming back. Open up your arms and take me back. Oh, here I come. Wow, pretty baby, coming back to take me back. Here I come, oh, baby, take me back to take me back.
Great sound there by the Outsiders, and Time Won't Let Me. And looking at time, it's 8 minutes to 9 o'clock, so we'll go out to the end of the program, I think, with Bobby Gentry.
It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out chopping cotton and my brother was baling hay. And at dinner time we stopped and walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered at the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. And then she said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed peas, well, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense. Pass the biscuits, please. There's 5 more acres in the lower 40 I got to plow. And Mama said it was a shame about Billy Joe anyhow. Seems like nothing ever comes to no good up on Choctaw Ridge. And now Billy Joe McAllister's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Brother said he recollected when he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I'll have another piece of apple pie. You know it don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday on Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billy Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. That nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, by the way, he said he saw a girl that looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. And she and Billy Joe was throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. A year has come and gone since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Brother married Becky Thompson, they bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round, Papa Papa caught it and he died last spring. And now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge and drop them into the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Bobby Gentry there with one of the all-time classic songs from the 1960s, the Ode to Billy Joe, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which has been kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough, and the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.